Alright, another example will be something like this. However, in this problem, the y is not by itself on either of the two equations. So the first thing we have to do is actually solve one of the two equations for y. And I'm picking y because there's a coefficient of 1 there. So I will just subtract 2x from both sides, and I get y equals negative 2x plus 7. So this is going to be my box and what I substitute in. So my other equation is 3x minus y equals 8. And like I said, we're going to replace y with the box. So we'll copy everything straight down, except y becomes the box, and then equals 8. So we're going to put whatever y equals in the box, and that would be the negative 2x plus 7. So what this really says is negative 3, or it says 3x minus negative 2x plus 7 equals 8. I'm going to change the color of the pen so you guys can see that I'm distributing this negative through. So I have 3x plus 2x minus 7 equals 8. So I'll add 7 to both sides. Actually, let's not do that just yet. Let's combine like terms first. That's typically what we'll do. So we have 5x, because I add 3x and 2x together, minus 7 equals 8. I could add 7 to both sides. I get 5x equals 15. Divide by 5, and x is 3. Then what we need to do is we need to make an ordered pair, x comma y. The x value is 3, and the y value we find by taking this and plugging back in. So I get y equals negative 2 times 3 plus 7. So that would be a negative 2 times 3 is a negative 6 plus 7, which is a 1. So my ordered pair ends up being 3, comma 1. Now you could take that and plug that back in to see if the solution works. Moving on to another example. Again, we don't have an equation that has y equals or an x equals, so I'm going to take this first one and I'm going to solve it so that it says y equals. I'm not picking the second one because there's a negative in front of the y, so it just is one extra step. So I've got a negative 3x plus 4. This is what my box is. This is what I'm going to replace y with. My second equation then, I would write down, or my second equation I'm going to write here, and then I'm going to replace my y with the box. So you bring everything straight down, replace the y with the box, equals 6. What goes in the box is a negative 3x plus 4. So what that really says is negative 2 minus negative 3x plus 4 equals 6. At this point, I'm going to distribute my negative through. So I get 2x negative negative makes 3x plus negative 4 equals 6. Combine like terms. I get 5x plus negative 4 equals 6. Add 4 to both sides. I get 5x equals 10. Divide by 5 on both sides, and I get x is 2. So I started to get my solution. My solution is xy. My x value is 2, and my y value I can find by plugging that back in. So y equals negative 3 times 2 plus 4. So my answer would be negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 plus 4, which is a negative 2. So my solution is 2, negative 2. The next problem here, I need to either solve for x or y, and I will do so. I'll just go ahead and keep solving for y first. That's what we're used to. So I'm going to solve for y, and I get y equals negative x. My second equation then, what I need to do is I need to take what the box equals and put that in for y. So I get 5x plus 2 times negative x equals negative 3. 5x plus negative 2x equals negative 3. That gives me 3x, which equals negative 3. Divide by 3, and x is negative 1. Then what I need to do is plug that value back in, so I get y equals negative 1. So I really have y equals 1. My solution then is negative 1, 1. X comma y.